Hi, I am Elsie. This is my Module 1 for AEP 800. For this first module, just kind of getting to know me and then what my life in the classroom consists of with technology. So this first slide, just introduction to myself. This is my second year of teaching. I teach at Lincoln Elementary School in Ottawa, Kansas. That's actually where I was born and raised. I graduated from KU 2 years ago and accepted a job in the school district that I grew up learning in. So this school district it's fairly small. There are 5 schools within the district, 3 elementary schools, 1 middle, and 1 high school. The school that I am located at is a Title I school. It is primarily the lowest SES in the town. So fortunately, our district is great, and we do have a lot of funding that comes in that can help aid with that. And then as a technology portion, I'll kind of explain more of that as we get along further in our presentation. So for technology, in my school, our kindergarten has access to iPad carts. About 3 years ago, there were iPads within the school completely for all classes to use. And then the district made a switch to Google. So high school and middle school are using Google Chromebooks, and then our staff also has been given a Chromebook, and those are, I would assume, the most updated version of those. So they can fold into a tablet. They're very handy. I know that our fifth and fourth grade classes do have one-to-one. They have Chromebooks that are in the classroom. They're not allowed to go home with them, but during the school day, they have enough for each student in the classroom. As for first and second grade, we do not have iPads or like access to an iPad cart. Each classroom was given 2 iPads 3 years ago before I even started teaching there. Fortunately, those iPads were kind of just phased out, and the classroom that I took over still had those iPads left in there. So, with permission, I have been able to use those for different reading groups and math groups, kind of tiered things as well, so that can be a station for them. But it has been difficult to find hands-on things in technology that my students can do because they are 7 and 8 years old, and our school does not have unlimited resources in that with technology. So then we go to third grade, and in third grade they have Chromebooks. The new Chromebook that is able to flip, I'm not sure the specific make of it, but it does fold into a tablet and you can hold it and has the front cam. So with that, the third graders they have access to that. I believe each class has 5 in their classroom, so that it's kind of handy because if they need it for recording pieces, which a lot of apps do feature nowadays, they can use that. And then as students enter fourth grade and all the way into high school, they do have one-to-one Chromebooks. I'm not sure what make of Chromebooks they move on to as they get older, but I know that our fourth and fifth graders do have them in the classroom, are not able to take them home, but are utilizing them daily. And then the middle and high school students are able to take those home with them. In our district, we use Skyward, and that's how we take our attendance. That's how we put our grades in. That's basically everything. There's the family site and then the staff site. I know that just in our building, our technology teachers utilizing Google Classroom, and we also have many different apps that each staff member uses in their classroom. For instance, mine is Classroom Dojo. I know there's a lot of people that use the Remind app, and there's so many others out there that are good to share things with parents by communicating, and even like pictures, and students can also add like portfolios on those apps. This next slide is how I utilize the classroom technology in my classroom. So we have done projects before because the students are familiar with Google. We have done projects where they've done Google Slides. We also use Class Dojo, like I mentioned in that last slide. On Classroom Dojo, they have the capability to record themselves and share it to their portfolio. They could share that with me. So if they were at home and they wanted to show me for example, a homework, maybe they're utilizing their vocab words in everyday sentences with their parents. Maybe they record themselves and send it to me. We can also do the same thing within our classroom and send to parents. We have desktop computers in my classroom. We have 4 in addition to those 2 iPads. So we are utilizing different websites for enrichment activities and math and reading. We also use Go Noodles for brain breaks. The iPad apps have a lot of different other, we've used it for anything from writing to reading to math to science. Anything that we can use those for, we do, just so those students gain the knowledge of technology. And then we are still looking to gain more with our improvements. Let me scooch this over. We want more hands-on capabilities for those students because that's what we're moving into in today's world. So we'd like for all staff that it would like to attend, and really it shouldn't be just optional. Everyone should be mandated to do this because our technology is growing. So attending workshops and seminars regarding how we could utilize technology. We see this all the time, but I don't think as elementary teachers we're able to grasp how our little ones can use the same things that are being shared with us at the higher level. So hopefully very quickly we'll be able to start having tablets with workable camcorders or any kind of recording thing to take pictures or anything for problem-based learning, share with parents so they can see more. Maybe they can take things home to extend their learning. And my last slide about the funding. Eventually our school district is looking into one-to-one funding. Unfortunately, it just has, or one-to-one technology. Unfortunately, it hasn't happened yet, but I know that it's something they've talked about and are looking at for even this next year, moving it down to second grade for this year and continuing on until even our preschoolers are able to have some form of technology that they can utilize in their day. As for our high school students, they have to turn in Chromebooks upon graduation. I don't believe there's like a buyback program as of now because they are phasing out of the old Chromebooks that were first given to students. They're phasing out of those and kind of passing them down to the elementary schools as the high school and middle school are updating their technology. So I know there's more to come with that. Just as of now, we have not seen any changes. And that concludes this presentation. Thanks for watching.